Welcome back to Sideline Shenanigans. Here we are. Thanks for sticking with us. We took a little break because I moved to Chicago and Cole's still in New York.
Mini hiatus, but
Mini
now
hiatus.
the show's about to get a lot better. You know, there's going to be every take is raw and fresh. We haven't heard it from each other yet, so.
That's true. We used to
Great
argue.
for the show.
Yeah, we used to argue every day going to work. But don't worry, we still have our authenticity. I actually just accepted a job to still be a middle school coach. So
Thank God.
we are, yeah, I wouldn't do that to you guys. I had to take it. I will be coaching middle school boys soccer this fall. And Cole will be coaching middle school girls soccer.
Same old.
Same old. Let's get right into it because we're going to speed round through some of these stories. They say it's the slow month, but it honestly doesn't feel like it right now.
It's been a little something falling every few days. A little something.
So let's just get into it. Rashee Rice is in county jail rehabbing his knee injury, which is just a fucking disaster. For those who haven't heard, Rashee Rice tested positive for marijuana, which, listen, we are not anti-weed on this show, but we are anti-breaking your probation rules. Just be smart about it. So that's why he is now having to serve the 30 days that the judge issued him in county jail.
It's a tough look. It's a tough look for, the entire organization. What does the league do? You just had the guy, I think, was he on the Texans, 135 miles an hour? He was also from Georgia. I forget what team he plays on. But
the Eagles guy.
Oh, yeah, Eagles guy. Sorry, yeah.
Go Dogs.
You're seeing this. I know this is kind of unrelated to the speeding and the fleeing the crime scene, but, I do think the NFL's got to start coming down harder on guys for speeding. Like, the last two, nobody died. But, we're going to wait for an NFL player to kill another guy before we, make that a harsher penalty. So, I don't know. It does seem like he got off so easy, and then to break his probation right after surgery. He probably broke it before. Weed stays in your system for 30-plus days or whatever. So
you gotta drink that cranberry juice, Rashee.
Gotta figure it out. Come on, man.
Cranberry. That's how I pass
Mahomes is working
mine.
too hard out there. Yeah, disrespectful to the Chiefs organization. Disrespectful to Mahomes. Clearly
Absolutely.
Not your guy for the future. He's done after this year. But your hands are tied. You are not the same team without Rashee Rice. So
100%. It is, and exactly what you said. I just want to hit on that. For me, I think I texted you this. The number one thing I just felt was so disrespectful to Mahomes, who we'll get to in a second, but he's just a freak of nature. He works so hard. He's putting his body and his team first, and the number one target can't get out there and be there for him. Whereas you hear guys like Kelsey, who are old, going on the mic saying, I'm back for Pat to support him. You hear K9 being like, I want to support Pat with the run game. And Rashee is just an immature idiot.
She's using this one phone call to call Pat. I'm sorry, bro.
It's just, again, disrespectful to Pat. Andy addressed it on the press conference yesterday.
I saw that, yeah.
Saying that, clearly a life lesson needs to be learned, which I think is probably a nice way to say it since you can't be too harsh on the mic. But he clearly was disappointed in him. Exactly what you said as well, that I think the league in general needs to be stricter. Speeding is clearly a problem. There's the Vikings guy, the Lions guy, now it just runs in Georgia guys, and Eagles got a lot of them. These guys have really nice cars. It's really easy to go fast in a nice car and have fun, but you got to be an adult.
Yeah, 100%. Rashee's going to be learning that life lesson for the next 5 years when he's earning $17 million a year instead of $40. This cost him hundreds of millions of dollars for his next contract.
I know, and the Chiefs have already reported that they're not interested in the long-term deal at this time, which, obviously.
Yeah.
And a month ago, he went on the mic and said he wants that JSN money. I'm like, you idiot. You're not getting JSN money. JSN's a high-character guy.
I wonder what all his probation is. This is the next 5 years. What if week 8 he gets a speeding ticket, going 15 over or something? Does he go back to jail? What, is that a probation violation? What, is it just drugs?
I'm sure. I'm sure it's all driving related. It has to be. There has to be limits on that. And the bigger problem is, of course, he had the secret knee surgery right after the draft. Which,
honestly, you're not wrong. That might be more concerning.
That's more concerning.
Loose debris in his knee that was causing inflammation, so you got a surgery months after the season ended.
Also, the fact that it was after the draft is a little sus. I don't know how much the Chiefs
was
knew
his
about
agent
it.
covering it up because they didn't want they didn't want you going after. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. Would have changed the first round of the draft for you guys had you known.
I think we might have sat there and been okay with Jordan Tyson.
Yeah, I think so too. Jordan Tyson, or you move up. Maybe you do what the Eagles did. You could move up from 29 to 23, get Mekhi Lemon or something. You know what I mean? Or what did you go 20? Yeah. I don't know. There was options. Yeah.
Lemon feels like a good fit for Pat as well, a slot guy. So I do think maybe we still take Mansour there just because they were so high on him. But absolutely, maybe you move up and sell a little more of the house to go get a guy who can be a true target. So I think the Chiefs haven't said if they knew or didn't know. My gut instinct is that he didn't tell them before the draft that he was getting the surgery.
Yeah. I mean, or even with your 40th overall. That should have been. I mean, you went 3 defensive players first. It's like, I don't think you would have done that had you known.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good receiving room with Rashee, and it has a high upside with Rashee, but we still don't know what it is. But I think the reason we didn't address it is because of the belief they have in Rashee and what he's been able to do on the field. I mean, his numbers, when you look at it, he plays in these little pockets at a time because of all these issues. But when he's on the field, he's a legit number one. I think he was fantasy number 1 several weeks. He finished top 10 for the weeks he played. It's honestly just disappointing. You know,
and hey, with Rashee last year, you guys almost beat a playoff team.
I mean, that's true. With Rashee last year,
he was good.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can look. Yeah, the winning doesn't show up, but you can look at the numbers. Yeah. Rashee was good. So yeah, that's. I don't really know what else there's to say besides how disappointing it is that he's not taking this opportunity with the best quarterback of this era, and doesn't want to capitalize on that.
In his contract year, like, come on, dude.
Yeah, just absolutely idiot behavior. Chiefs got to make a move. I kind of think Diggs might sign with the Chiefs or something like that. That feels the Chiefs just moved money around too, and they don't normally move money around this time of year. So it kind of piqued my ears. They don't really do void years.
The Karlaftis money.
Yeah, they moved Karlaftis' money around, and it seems like it's enough to it looks like it's the exact amount needed for Diggs, essentially. Yeah. So I kind of could see that coming.
Yeah, that'll make me sad because I love Diggs, but.
I mean, necessary.
Mahomes needs him. Yeah, good for him.
Necessary. Okay, Patrick Mahomes, 6 months after the ACL, doing 5-step drops under center, bootlegs, throwing around. He is not, just to be clear, I think this has been misreported, he is not participating in 11-on-11 yet still, but all the 7-on-7 drills, he's doing the first team reps.
Yeah, I know. Nick on First Things First, full participant. I was like, I highly doubt that. Yeah.
And that's okay. He doesn't need to be a full participant.
That would be extremely nerve-wracking if he was. Yeah. Great to see. Great for the league. The league is so much better with Mahomes in it. I mean, I think the Broncos week 1 kind of showed you, like, oh, this is going to be a big game early. Mahomes is going to play. He's clearly on track to play week 1. I think that's not even a discussion really anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, barring a setback or something. But yeah, I mean, you see... It doesn't shock me too much. Like you said, Mahomes is a crazy person, loves to take care of his body. I mean, that's necessary for a quarterback. And I mean, you see Tatum got back in 10 months from an Achilles in a different sport. But like modern medicine it does seem insane. Like it's getting quicker and quicker and quicker. Makes me nervous a little bit. When I saw it, I mean, it's exciting. It's good news. You have to see it, but just seeing his bionic leg, just like I didn't feel good watching it. I was like, oh man.
I mean, when I saw the brace, I was like, a brace. But then I saw the trainer talk about it, and it seems like it's just something they're going to do this whole season as a precaution, even if he is back to their marks, right? Which makes sense. Mahomes went on the presser yesterday and said that he is adjusting to not scrambling around. He's like, I know I can move a little bit, but I'm trying to go through these reads. Eric Bieniemy's on his ass, he said, about going through these reads. And he said he surprised himself just staying in that pocket and being patient with this O-line that's building up. So good for him. Want to adjust to that pocket passer a little more.
100%. He can't try to do too much, which that's like...
He can't be the leading rusher, for starts.
Yeah, can't be the leading rusher, but even just moving around the pocket, I mean, forget rushing, like, most of his hardest movement comes just escaping pressure. That's like, oh my... That's the Mahomes magic.
Yeah.
And he has to, like, I'm sure he'll... At some point in this season, he's going to, like, cross that threshold where he's able to do that again, but he's just got to be careful. You don't want to overcompensate on the other leg and like.
Oh yeah, and you don't want to see that
stupid. So that's good. I mean, that's a good sign. He's got to sit in the pocket and make plays as best he can. That line's got to hold up. So
yeah, and
exciting to see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying we're having a bit of a right tackle competition. It seems like the rest of the positions are set, so they're really taking it seriously. And I think with EB back, the line and the run game are going to become a huge priority.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
No, yeah, good for Pat. Good to see him back. Calling an audible here just because I remembered it as we were talking about Rashee. You see the Josh Jacobs news? 5 accounts of domestic violence, choking. Yeah.
What, do you think he's cut?
I don't know, but I wrote it down because I was thinking about what you said about the NFL being stricter about driving, and my take is the NFL needs to be stricter in general, and especially with domestic violence.
Totally. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he's not really in the NFL next year. I don't know, running back. He's an old running back. He's not a hot commodity. Like at least Rashee. I mean, maybe that's
he's 24.
But at least Rashee
is
24 and an amazing wide receiver and like potentially worth $40 million a year. Like Jacobs is so cuttable to me. Like
he's probably a top 15 running back.
Yeah, probably. But I just think running back. I mean, who else is in that room with him now?
I don't know.
I forget, in the Green Bay room? Yeah, I don't know. But next man up. I mean, he's not... You lose a step with every year as a running back. I don't know. What is he, 26, 27, 28?
Chris Brooks is the second string running back. I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, yikes. Okay, maybe that's a big deal for them then.
He's 28. Josh Jacobs is 28.
Okay, 28. So yeah, I mean, he's about to fall off a cliff anyway. I would cut him.
Yeah, I mean, that's. I love the Howie Roseman policy about how he doesn't sign guys with domestic violence issues. So I say cut him. This is a sneak ahead to our predictions week we're probably going to do in August. I've been, in my drafts, I've been leaving the Packers out of the playoffs. I think they sneaky have a lot of questions. I think Micah coming off an ACL is different to me than Patrick because Micah has to use his legs in a very unique way as an edge rusher. There was drama coming out. Clearly, a bunch of the wide receivers wanted to leave. I think the most catches on the team was less than 70, so no one's getting a lot of targets.
Well, Dobbs is gone. I think that's going to be... Yeah, I think that's a good thing for those receivers. I think they'll be happy. Like, I think this is going to be...
No, I agree.
Yeah. I mean, you still got a lot of mouths to feed in that offense, but I don't know. I think the Packers are making the playoffs. You're right. If Micah is nowhere to be found, that's a different story. But kind of the same thing with Pat. Like I expect after 6 weeks, Micah's gonna be fine and feeling good. Like
I know, but think about how you have to use your legs and get down as an edge rusher.
I mean, to play Mahomes style football, you have to move. We don't know Mahomes is gonna be fine. Yeah, that
is fair. I do think edge rush is a little different. As a quarterback, you can
100%.
Stand in the pocket,
and you're launching off of your
Yeah, you're literally. I think the offense. There was rumors about LaFleur being fired. There were some offensive disagreements. I just think the Packers is like a sneaky, regression candidate.
Totally, J-Lo every year. It's either J-Lo or J-No.
Or J-No.
Exactly. Like late season, if J-No comes up, they're just done. Yeah.
I think part of it is I also like the Bears and the Lions a lot more, and I don't think the Vikings are going to be a layup this year. So I think they're going to steal some games. Speaking of the Vikings, a little quarterback controversy going on.
Is it, though?
I think JJ wants there to be. Okay, so the quarterbacks were interviewed at OTAs. Kyler, I don't know the exact quote of Kyler, but it's that classic quarterback quote of, I love being in the room with him. Competition's great. I'm trying to feed the young guy as much as I can. That's something he did say. I clocked that. So, again, super political, great answer, classic quarterback. JJ, when asked if it was awkward, said, it's just like two guys in a classroom. He sits on one side, and I sit on the other side. And it's the coach's responsibility to teach us and coach us. Then, when asked again if it's awkward, he said, it's just like high school, two guys in a classroom.
Yeah, big yikes. I mean, everything about JJ. Awful leadership there. Yeah, you gotta pretend to be invested.
Just
in,
lie.
You gotta lie. Yeah, you gotta lie. Wrong answer, buddy. Like,
the whole thing that got JJ drafted that high was his intangibles. So when your play is in such question, don't abandon the thing. that got you drafted high.
Right, 100%.
Like, your leadership.
100%. I mean, JJ lost the job when they signed Kyler Murray. I think Kyler went there because they said, you're going to compete, but you're going to win the competition, more or less. And I think they said that because they've watched JJ play for a while. You know what I mean? And if JJ wins it, he'll play 2 weeks and he'll get hurt. Like, JJ McCarthy is not going to be throwing passes much, if at all, this year, unless Kyler goes down.
I don't even know if JJ's a career backup. I don't think he's even a backup.
Yeah, he's kind of giving Zach Wilson. Like, those two should go start a podcast together about football. Like, seriously.
I know, Zach Wilson couldn't even make the third string quarterback on, like, the Broncos or Dolphins. So it's like,
and he had Sean Payton, like, gassing him up, and it's just like, no, he actually sucks. Yeah.
No, I agree. I don't think he's a
done.
starting quarterback. Yeah, he's not on the team if Kyler's the starter. I think Carson Wentz would be the backup.
Damn.
But, yeah,
well, that's crazy, actually. I don't know about that. I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like, does he have no trade value? 0? After being a first rounder? Like, you couldn't get a 5th for him? Maybe they trade him.
I mean, all these coaches that take quarterback reclamation projects, JJ doesn't really fit what they like. Like, I think the reason Andy Reid took on Justin Fields is, like, the athletic upside. That makes sense.
What about, like, a Brock Purdy injury? Goes to the Niners.
They have Mac Jones. Mac Jones.
Oh, right. They got Mac, yeah. I'm surprised Mac didn't end up anywhere, yeah.
Well, he's under contract. He wasn't a free agent.
Right, so they'd have to trade him. I guess that's true. Both of those guys. I could see Mac or JJ being, like, first month into the season, whichever quarterbacks go down, they get a phone call for, like, a 4th to a 6th rounder.
Shanahan wanted a second for Mac Jones. That's why he wasn't traded.
That's insane.
He beat Matt Stafford on Thursday Night Football.
I know, but Mac is not worth a 2nd round pick. We drafted him mid-first, like, 5 years ago. Like, there is no world he's worth a 2nd. Unless you are that desperate, but that is insane.
I think Mac Jones is on the Jameis Winston track, where he is going to be a backup for a long time who can win games.
I used to love Jones, but that man, he looks like he's 60 running around the field sometimes.
You think I'm being seduced by the Shanahan
Yes,
boost?
Yes. I think I love Mac, and Mac actually is a leader, and he's goofy and positive and fun, yeah, and actually can make some fucking throws, but I don't like the way he moves around the field, honestly. I don't know.
He looks like me walking around the field. He's like...
Literally, yeah.
No, but
that's my old boy. I hate dissing him like that, but a 2nd is crazy. That's why he didn't get traded, because no one's giving up a 2nd.
Yes,
yeah.
I think Shanahan just didn't want him traded. I do think he gets a chance to start this next year because of what he's shown in Shanahan's system, but I also expect him, the same thing with Malik Willis, to not be as good without a genius offensive coach. I think, though, the JJ to Mac Jones comp is not fair to Mac Jones. I think JJ is not even a backup.
That's fair. I mean, when we got rid of Mac, he was supposed to be no one. Yeah.
That's true.
I agree. I think Mac is better than JJ for sure, but we'll see. I do hope Mac gets a Sam Darnold-esque chance, like a real opportunity with a team that's his. I think he could I think he could step up and take a shot with it, win 8 to 10 games. Like, you never know.
I expect it. But no, Kyler's going to win that job. I think they're going to steal some games from people. I think Kyler is a starting quarterback, just not an amazing starting quarterback.
Yeah, I agree. And he's actually pretty good for, like, fantasy football.
Yes,
he might be dirty on the Vikings.
Like, I'm going to try.
He'll go undrafted, I bet, but waiver wire edition.
I'm going to try and draft some Kyler.
Really?
Yeah, late round. Good flyer.
Okay.
Last story before we get to your Patriots. This is like a 30-second brief one. Aaron Rodgers signs with the Steelers, reunites with Mike McCarthy, and announces it's his last year.
Yeah. I like it. What else were the Steelers going to do? One more year in purgatory, middle of the pack for them, and then they can try to get bad and get good again.
I think that they missed the playoffs.
Oof, yeah. I mean, Bengals should be way better.
Chiefs, Ravens.
It's hard to trust these AFC teams. I mean, AFC should have looked so different last year. Yeah, I'm not going to rule them out. I think there's a world they're better than they were last year, but yeah, no. I mean, I don't think they're not contending or anything really interesting.
The way I look at it, I'm giving the AFC West 2 playoff teams. I'm giving the AFC East 2 playoff teams. I'm giving the AFC North 2 playoff teams, being the Bengals and the Ravens, and the AFC South 1. That's 7. And I just think that it'll get too crowded for the Steelers.
Yep.
So that's yeah. I think they'll be in the mix.
Totally. Yeah, they'll be in the mix. It's tough, kind of tough for Steelers fans. I think in some ways you're happy because at least you're relevant this year. You still have... You're kind of a story, Aaron Rodgers tour, but it's going to be all that. It's going to be every game. The last time he plays in this stadium. But now until you're good again, it is 3 years is your best chance at being good. This year you'll have a middle of the round pick and you're not going to win the Super Bowl. Next year's will be a full-on rebuild.
And then the next year,
hopefully you'll suck so bad you'll get that third year. You'll have a top pick. You can get your quarterback. It's actually 4 years. Then you have to develop him a year, and his second year, if you got it right, in 4 years you could be elite. So that's tough.
How about this take? Mac Jones to the Steelers in a year?
No, Steelers. No. I want the Steelers. Football's better when the Steelers are good. Steelers need to get rid of Rodgers and get bad, and then
Rooney's aren't going to reset.
I think they are gonna.
You think McCarthy will make them?
I think they're going to do something they don't do, and they're going to get bad and get good. Well, I hope.
Quick speed answer. What is Aaron Rodgers' legacy to you? It's tough. Some people consider him
He's kind of a guy,
physical thrower.
If I were to say, hey, Rodgers, there's no I in team. He just feels like an individual success and a team failure across his whole career. Got that early Super Bowl. Without that, he's borderline Hall of Famer.
Is he? A lot of people agree on the 4 best quarterbacks. Is he your 5th?
I mean, yeah, he's an I don't know if I would definitely put him as my 5, but he's an all-time great quarterback, top 10 all-time, 100%.
Yes, he's top 10.
Oh, yeah, and, household name.
He has an argument for that 5th spot after Brady, Montana, Mahomes, Peyton. He has an argument for it.
Totally.
So, but no,
I don't know all the numbers and everything, but yeah, he's right there.
I don't love the end of career, and I know that people said that about Brady, but it felt much shorter. The end of career for Brady felt like it had
Brady won a Super Bowl, yeah.
Well, but I'm saying that last bad season, but it feels like Rodgers has been on the last bad season for 4 seasons.
6. I think it's been 6 years since he's won a playoff game.
Yeah,
but. He won the division and made the playoffs last year at 38.
He won the division at 9 and 8.
How old is he?
Yeah, but he won the division at 9 and 8. Cry me a fucking river. Okay, here it is, Cole. The story that you thought was nothing months ago. Someone leaked this. It might be the Eagles, might be the Pats. Maybe it's the Chiefs or the Ravens or the fucking Chargers. Those teams are in the mix. Eagles want a first-round pick, and Pats do not want to give one for A.J. Brown, who basically has told everyone he wants to be a Patriot. So... that's interesting business model. What are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, this leak came out 2 months ago.
Yeah.
They said Pats are stuck at a second-round pick. And that's kind of was the news, and everyone is kind of... I think it went away because it was almost no, AJ's worth a first. I mean, it's been all over the place. You've seen a first, a third, and Kayshon Boutte. I've seen Christian Gonzalez. I've seen, it got way overhyped. I think if it's a first, it's a 2027 first. And that's it. I think that would be the trade. It's hard to imagine getting A.J. Brown and not giving up a first for me, honestly. I think he probably is worth a first-round pick, especially not next year. 2027
first. Maybe a late-round trade, a 5th, 1st, 6th or something with the first.
I would be so fine with that. I do get it. Unless another team is coming in, there is nothing the Eagles can do. They will have to accept our offer if they don't get a better one. They cannot keep A.J. Brown. So, their hands are tied unless somebody swoops in and bails them out if we're not giving them a first.
Is your feeling that, the Eagles leaked this, trying to up the price?
This isn't... I mean, my feeling is... This has been out there for a long time, actually.
But why is it recirculating?
Because everyone just ignored it, because it was kind of what? Not going to give up a first. But this has been out there for a long time. I don't know. I don't want us to lose out on him. So, like, if Elliott Wolf is if it's like a second and a third and he's stuck there and Booty, second and third and Booty or something, like, just give him the first. Let's make sure we get A.J. Brown, and I want Drake May's MVP season loading. Come on.
You never know. Like, sometimes a second and a third together is more valuable than a first. Like, so why not keep the more picks and just give up the first? And the way I look at it, y'all have invested in your O-line. I think there's still questions around it, but it'll keep growing. You've invested. Your secondary's set. Your quarterback's set. Your running back's set.
O-line is set. That's one of our biggest investments. Defensive line is a little more question mark.
My question about that is, I think it's set, but I want to see them play together, just like any O-line.
Sure,
Defensive line, some question marks, but you've invested in it. And that's every line. Every team has questions about their line. My point being is that wide receiver is really the last piece, so why not give up a first?
Totally. I mean, I think it's like we could just re-sign Diggs. We'd have Diggs and Dobbs keep all our picks. But A.J. Brown's ceiling at 28 years old, it's like, huge. And he's so cheap. We're basically, like, what Diggs got last year is what Brown is getting, and he's a lot better. Like, yeah, I think we'll be I'm biased, but I think we'll be maybe the best team in football with A.J. Brown. Like, we went to the Super Bowl in the first year of our rebuild, and then it's like, oh, wow.
I think if your lines play well together, that is true. That you will be a top 5 team if your lines play well together with A.J. Brown.
Yeah, first pick on the offense was the trench. First pick on defense was the trench. Like, I do expect
and I love that.
We are paying our defensive line. The only thing is true edge, but I like the guy we got. We'll see. If
you can rush 4, it doesn't matter if it's an edge or
we'll be rushing 4. I mean, Barmore and Milton Williams is like unbelievable interior.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like if you can get pressure with 4, it doesn't matter if it comes from the outside or the inside. And to quote Chris Jones, the quickest way to get to the quarterback is up the center. So if you got Milton Williams doing that.
I think it might be a little weird buzz just before it happens. The one thing is Booty is not with the team right now. Like, have you seen all that stuff? Booty is nowhere to be found. I don't really know. I don't understand that situation. I think it's because he understands that he's getting moved.
Who cares? Just don't move Gonzo. That would be my take.
Yeah, we got to pay Gonzo. Pay him. We got to pay Gonzo now and front load it so that we can pay him next year. I saw he's not there. Fine.
I saw Gonzo skipping.
Yeah.
He wants that money?
Definitely.
Pay him now.
I think we're going to pay him. I think we're waiting for the Brown thing to get done so we know some crazy shit's not happening and getting swooped and having to pay more or something crazy. And then there's no reason not to pay Gonzo now. We have the space. We got to pay him and front load it.
Him and
Absolutely as best we can.
Him and Surtain and Stingley are in a tier there. You got to pay him.
Yeah, 100%. And we will. We're not going to lose Gonzo. The one thing I saw mocked, which was crazy, is what if we gave up Gonzo and a first and we got A.J. Brown and Myles Garrett in like a 3-way. But no, I don't know if I would even want Myles Garrett over Gonzo. We have the best secondary in football with Gonzo, with adding Byard, and like we are so good in the secondary.
3-ways don't happen in the NFL.
It's not the NBA.
Yeah. No, but I'm kind of with you. I think my take is either you're drafting a wide receiver with that first next year or you're trading Brown. So just fucking trade Brown.
I like both. I think get Brown. I'm almost pro get Brown, sign Diggs, pay Gonzo.
No, what I'm saying is...
do it all.
I'm saying give up that first because it's either going to be a wide receiver pick or you're using it to get Brown.
Well, I've heard it's a 2027 first. So we'll still have our first round pick.
You mean a 2028?
2028. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, 2026 just happened. I think it would be 2028, so we'd still have next year's first. I don't know if I love that because we might have to lose some guys when we pay May and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, we might be better this year than we will be next year and have a better pick. But we'll see. It would be nice to be able to add a first rounder next year, too.
So you think A.J. Brown's still a Patriot?
I think he's a Patriot, and I think it's a first-round pick. But I don't think it's anything more than that.
I think he's a Patriot, and it's going to be a first and something small.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. First and a third, absolutely not, though.
Let's wrap up with a little game I got for you.
Nice.
Over under speed round. We're starting from the bottom and going to the top.
Love it.
If I disagree with anything you say, I'll pop in, but
yeah.
Okay, at 4.5, we got the Cardinals and the Dolphins.
Under.
For both?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. 5.5, Las Vegas Raiders.
Over.
Same. 5.5, New York Jets.
Under.
Yeah. 6.5 Carolina.
Wow, over. That's disrespectful.
I'm going under.
That is disrespectful.
We'll get to this team, but I'm buying a lot of Saints stock this year, and I think the Bucs will be relevant. So I'm taking the under on Carolina.
That's fair, but man, they 3 points away from kicking Stafford in the first round.
Okay.
And beat him in the regular season. I don't know, man.
6.5 Cleveland Browns.
I think they might be better this year. I don't know who their quarterback's going to be, but their roster is fucking loaded up. It's rumored
Deshaun.
Yeah, I've been
disappointing.
I don't know if it's going to be Deshaun. That will be insane to me if they go back to. I mean, he better be good if they go back to him, but I mean, he was like MVP caliber before everything happened. I could almost see it in a way, like if he's insane, but has it brushed over enough? I don't think it will. Like, I think he's still embarrassed and like
me too.
A fool. Yeah.
But you like the over 6.5 for Cleveland?
I think they could get 7 wins. Yeah.
I think they're going to be hovering in that 6-7. So
that's a good line.
Over under 6.5 Tennessee Titans.
I think they're better. That feels high to me though. I'm going to stay under on the Titans. I don't think they get there yet.
That's a stay away from me, but I agree. I have no idea what they're going to look like. 7. Okay, I got 4 very interesting teams for you at 7.5. Falcons.
Yeah, I think 8 wins again. They're going to be right where they were last year. Great defense, struggle on offense, injuries.
I'm leaning under with Atlanta. Their third place schedule drew some tougher teams, including the Chiefs.
Their defense is legit though. Like if they have a similar, I mean, I think they could. Yeah, I agree. It'll be right around there.
7 or 8, yeah, that's a stay away. 7.5, New Orleans Saints, my sleeper pick.
I'll take the over. I mean, that's Schefter's pick too. That's an easy pick.
Yeah, I mean, I like Shuck. I'm going the over. I think they win the division.
Yeah, that'd be good.
New York Giants and Washington Commanders both at 7.5.
Commanders, I'm rooting for. I'll go over. I'm rooting for Daniels. Yeah. I want there to be a big 3 from that draft and those quarterbacks to go at it for the next 10 years. Giants are tough. I liked them a lot until
Trump.
Yeah, and the Carter stuff and the team meeting.
And they had a team meeting and the leaders spoke out, which I love.
I've been saying it. Dart's given me the ick for his entire process. He reminds me of Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson getting a lot of press today. Wow.
I love Dart, but
he
after that, I'm no longer the Dart guy.
I know. He thinks he's cooler than he is. I think he's a little obsessed with the spotlight and like everything that comes with being the star quarterback. And just to be doing that, like you won 3 games last year. You didn't.
Embarrassing.
You're not that guy yet. You know what I mean? Like the stuff coming out, he's calling Eli Manning for reservation, like all that. It's just, I think he's in over his skis a little bit and hasn't really proven anything. Like I'm nervous for them a little bit. I think Harbaugh will be great. That defense better be fantastic. But we'll see.
I'm going under the 7.5.
I think he might fall apart a bit. Yeah.
Okay, I got 5 teams for you at 8.5. Dallas.
Oof. Yeah, I think Dallas goes over.
Colts.
8.5 for the Colts. I guess I don't know when Danny Dimes is back. I'm confused.
I'm under on the Colts. Their first 2 games are Ravens Chiefs. I'm under on the Colts. I think they're gonna have a hard start.
2 teams that missed the playoffs. What are you talking about? That's an easy schedule.
I mean, I think you'd be ridiculous not to pick both Lamar and Pat in those games without Danny Dimes. I think Riley Leonard's the quarterback. So,
I'm with it.
Minnesota, Pittsburgh, and Tampa. 3 fringe playoff teams always.
What are they? What's their total?
They're all 8.5.
All 8.5. Wait, say them again.
Minnesota, Pittsburgh, Tampa. I'm taking the under on Minnesota and Pittsburgh.
You like the over on Tampa? I think I agree.
Yeah.
I'll take the under on those 2. I don't know about. We'll see. Egbuka looking good at practice.
I've got a lot of questions about the Bucs.
I don't know. I'll take under on all 3.
Okay, speed round all the contenders. Just instant thought. 9.5 Chicago.
Over.
9.5 Cincinnati.
Over.
9.5 Denver.
Over.
9.5 Houston.
Under.
Yeah, 9.5 Jacksonville.
That's a stay away.
Yeah, 9.5 your New England Patriots.
9.5.
Yeah, That's an
So
over.
easy.
I'm taking the under on Denver, but I like the overs on Cincinnati and Chicago as well. 10.5 Buffalo.
Over.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I'm interested in that one.
That's 10.5 is tough. They could be a 10-win team.
Yeah, 10.5
coach.
Detroit.
I'll take the over. I'm in on Detroit.
Green Bay 10.5.
I'll take the under. I think you're right.
Same. My Kansas City Chiefs.
10.5.
Yeah, I think we're a 12-win team. I could.
Yeah.
11-12. It's tough.
10.5 is a stay away from me. I think with the Chiefs.
You only do the 7s to the 9s.
Yeah, 10.5 is tough because I don't know. 11 win. Like you guys have a tough end of schedule. I do think if you can start 4-1, yeah, 11 wins.
I think we're starting 5-0 unless we lose to the Broncos. Then we're starting 4-1. Los Angeles.
A tough game.
Los Angeles Chargers. 10.5.
Over.
That's a stay away from me because they're pretty much always a 10 to 11 win team. Philadelphia Eagles.
Under.
Yeah. San Francisco 10.5.
God, under too.
I'm going under, yeah. Seattle 10.5.
I'll go over.
And now the two teams with the two largest win totals. The media loves these guys. 11.5 Baltimore and Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah, Rams, I don't think so. I think they've been trending down since.
They have a tough schedule. They play the AFC West. They play themselves. Yeah, I could see them at 11 wins. So 11.
They basically turned the page in the draft, and it does feel like that to me. I feel like if they had added Ruben Bain, it would be like, yeah, they're going 12 wins easy, going to be a contender. But
yeah,
it does just feel like they started to turn the page, and now it's like, oh, are they done? Is the Stafford era kind of over there? Probably.
And then for the Baltimore Ravens.
Going under. They missed the playoffs. Same. I don't know. New coach. They got
12 is
worse.
a lot.
They added Trey Hendrickson, I guess, but should have added Crosby. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I like the 10.5s more because it's easy to see a good team winning 11. Then it gets to 12, and you're like, ugh, that's a lot.
Yeah, big time.
No, that's a little tease to our predictions week we're doing. If you haven't yet, go back and listen to our fantasy episode. We've got tons of good stuff in there.
I was seeing some of it pop up on my feed, and I was like, oh, man, that was a great take. That holds up.
So true. Well, it's good talking ball with you. I missed you these last couple weeks.
I know. Enjoyed Chi-Town.
I will. Like, rate, subscribe, and stay in there. We're going to bring back our guest episode soon.
Go Pats.
Go Chiefs. Peace.